Hey guys, this is Stacy from EatTheBite.com. It is almost Valentine's Day, and I'm a drippy, sappy, hopeless romantic. I want everyone everywhere to feel the love. And it doesn't matter who you love or how you love. Love is love is love. And today, love is strawberry love pie with a graham cracker crust and sweet whipped ricotta. Let me show you how to make it. It starts with strawberries, of course. First, we'll cut the green leafy part off all the tops. Once that's done, we're going to quarter all the strawberries, just like you see here. Next, I'll transfer it to a pot, add a little sugar, some vanilla, then give it a good mix to coat with the sugar. I'll put that on my stovetop on low to medium heat with the lid on and let those cook for about 10 to 15 minutes while stirring occasionally. While that's happening, I'm going to cut some additional strawberries that I'll place on top of the cooked strawberries when I assemble the pie later. I'm making a graham cracker crust for this, which is very easy to do. We're going to break apart the graham crackers and run them through a food processor. I only have a mini, so I ground the crackers in batches. If you don't have one of these, just break them apart, put them in a plastic bag, and crush them with your hands or a kitchen mallet. Once everything's finely ground, I'm going to put them in a large bowl, add melted butter, some sugar, cinnamon, and then we'll give everything a good mix around the bowl. And then I'll eventually switch to my hands at the end and mix everything together until it's well combined and looks slightly crumbly like this. Next, I'll transfer the graham cracker mixture into a 10-inch heart-shaped pan. I'll spread the crumbs out with a small spatula, or you could use your hands. Then press down gently with something like a measuring cup. Then I'll press a little more firmly around the edges so the crust doesn't crumble later when you cut it. Now I'm going to bake this in a preheated oven at 350 degrees for 10 minutes. I'm checking on my strawberries at the 10 to 15 minute mark, and they're looking great. So I'm going to turn off the heat and let them sit out to cool down completely. Now it's time to make the sweet whipped ricotta. There's only 3 ingredients needed: the ricotta cheese, some vanilla extract, and granulated sugar. I'll blend this with a hand mixer on medium and then eventually high until the sugar is well incorporated and the consistency is light and fluffy. It shouldn't take more than a minute or two to do this, and be sure to scrape down the sides a couple of times in the process. Then, of course, you want to give it a taste to make sure it is just the way you want it. It's really delicious and tastes like cannoli filling. And here's a closer look so you can see the consistency we're going for. The pie needs to chill for a couple of hours or overnight, so I'll put my whipped ricotta in a container until I'm ready to serve my pie. Next up, once your pie shell and the strawberries have cooled down completely, I'm going to add those strawberries to the top of the graham cracker crust. There are 2 ways you can do this. I'm leaving some space around the edges to expose the graham cracker crust, but some strawberry juices will eventually spill over and make a delicious little mess. You can also opt to spread the strawberries over the entire top, covering the crust completely, which would make for a cleaner presentation. It's up to you. So I've got those extra strawberries that I'd set aside, and now I'm going to place those on top of the cooked strawberries. I love the combination of having the soft cooked strawberries and then having the heartier strawberries on top of that. Once they're all placed on top, I'm going to wrap the pie in plastic, and you should let it chill for a couple of hours, and I actually left mine in the fridge overnight. Then the next day, I opened up that whipped ricotta, gave it a little stir around, and then proceeded to spread the ricotta over the top of the pie, just like you see here. I've also got these cute little edible candy hearts, and I'm going to decorate the top of the pie with them. You can really arrange them any way you like. I started by creating a row of red and then adding the pink in between until it looks about like this. Strawberry love pie. And I also made a smaller 6-inch pie for those of you who are looking for something just for 2 or 3 people. For this one, I spread the strawberries across the entire top of the pie. Then I did the same with the whipped ricotta. And if you don't have little candy hearts to decorate, it's fine. I cut extra strawberries for the smaller pie and use those to decorate the top. You'll find the recipe amounts for the 10-inch and the 6-inch pie over on my website. And now it is definitely time to eat the bite. Now, I don't want to cut into my big one because pun intended, I don't have the heart to cut into that one yet. So I'm going to cut into this smaller one, and you're going to use a spoon for this. So just dig out your piece. Oh, I probably should have done it another way, but I'm going to do it this way. Oh my God, this is going to be so so freaking delicious. I want more of the graham. So I didn't cut it exactly the way I should have, but whatever. I don't want this to be complicated. Oh my God. I can't take more than that. That would be crazy. Right? That would be too crazy. Right? Okay, now, first bite. I'm gonna dig right in here. I want to get a little of that graham cracker crust, and I want, oh, this is gonna be so good. Okay, here we go. Oh. We need more strawberries in life. I say this about everything. We need more leeks. We need more eggplant. And now we need more strawberries. And we need more whipped ricotta. I don't see the point in just putting a bunch of whipped cream on top of this. Do something a little more special, and it's not that hard. Not that hard to do something a little extra. The graham cracker crust is delicious. Absolutely delicious. And the strawberries, the whipped ricotta, it is because the whipped ricotta is very cannoli filling tasting. That's the point. And the taste of this is absolutely insane. This is a really delicious dessert. I highly recommend it. It's a really, really great Valentine's Day dessert. I want more. I want to eat more right now.